It was once the king of the outback, the trusted beast of Sahara, and the silent ruler of battlefields and backcountry roads alike. But now, in 2026, Toyota has rewritten its legacy. The Land Cruiser is back. It's unlike anything the world has ever seen. This isn't just a comeback. It's a revolution, a fusion of hybrid innovation and unshakable off-road dominance. Get ready to meet the 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser, where cutting-edge technology meets timeless toughness. For decades, the Land Cruiser name has been synonymous with durability, reliability, and exploration. But with growing global pressure for sustainability, Toyota faced an impossible question. How do you evolve a legend without compromising its soul? The answer? A bold redesign powered by a new hybrid powertrain, retaining its rugged DNA while slashing emissions and maximizing fuel efficiency. The 2026 Land Cruiser doesn't just adapt, it leads. Under the hood, Toyota delivers a turbocharged 2.4-liter inline, paired with an advanced electric motor. Together, they generate a formidable 326 horsepower and 465 lb-ft of torque, more than enough to pull through mud, snow, or silence a steep climb. Show animation of hybrid system in action, motor-to-wheel power flow, regenerative braking. It's quiet when you need it and fierce when you demand it. The hybrid system isn't just about saving fuel. It's about delivering instant torque exactly when it matters most. Toyota didn't just electrify the Cruiser, they armored it with full-time 4WD, multi-terrain select, crawl control, and a locking rear differential. This Land Cruiser was born to dominate any terrain you dare to throw at it. The chassis has been refined using Toyota's TNGF platform, stronger, lighter, and built for war. This is a hybrid vehicle that doesn't flinch at the edge of civilization. Inside, the 2026 Land Cruiser strikes a delicate balance. Modern digital displays meet analog resilience. It features a 12.3-inch infotainment system, wireless Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto, yet tactile dials and switches remain, built for gloved hands in rugged conditions. Toyota's approach is clear: technology that serves adventure, not distract from it. From Dakar to Dubai, Nairobi to Nevada, the Land Cruiser is more than just a vehicle. It's a cultural icon, a lifeline in remote villages, and a diplomatic escort in war zones. And now, it's leading the charge into a cleaner, more responsible future. The 2026 model isn't just built for the next journey, it's built for the next generation. So, what happens when a legend evolves? You don't get less power. You get smarter strength, cleaner capability, and a global icon reborn for a new world. This is a 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser, hybrid muscle, off-road soul. The wait is over. The adventure begins. But hype means nothing without proof. So Toyota did what only Toyota can. They unleashed a 2026 Land Cruiser across the world's harshest terrains, long before its showroom debut. Across scorching deserts, frozen mountain passes, and waterlogged trails, the hybrid cruiser didn't just survive, it thrived. Where other hybrids hesitate, this one charges forward with unshakable confidence. As journalists and auto enthusiasts got their hands on early prototypes, reactions were immediate and intense. Unstoppable, said one off-road magazine. Toyota cracked the hybrid code for adventurers, claimed another. Show snippets of press reactions, YouTube reviews, early test drives, real driver commentary. Even die-hard diesel purists began to admit this isn't a gimmick. It's a game changer. With the 2026 Land Cruiser, Toyota isn't just releasing a car. It's planting a flag in the future of 4x4 mobility. Hybrid off-roaders are no longer niche concepts. They're about to become the new global standard. Why? Because this Land Cruiser isn't just for American trails or Japanese highways. It's for the remote clinics in Kenya, the mining crews in Australia, the United Nations convoys in rugged conflict zones. Its global reliability electrified. And as Toyota moves, so too must its rivals. Ford's Bronco Hybrid, still on the drawing board. Land Rover Defender PHEV, powerful, yes, but can it match Toyota's reputation for longevity in the world's harshest conditions? With the 2026 Land Cruiser, Toyota hasn't just leapfrogged. It's forced a complete rethink of what off-roading in a climate-conscious world looks like. This isn't just about horsepower or hybrid numbers anymore. It's about trust, legacy, and rewriting the rulebook while honoring everything that made the Land Cruiser a legend to begin with. Welcome to the new era of exploration, where power meets purpose. The 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser, built for the planet without backing down from it. Within days of Toyota's official reveal, pre-order lines stretched across continents. In Australia, allocations were snapped up in under an hour. In the Middle East, dealerships reported buyers placing deposits without even seeing the vehicle in person. And in Africa, where Land Cruisers aren't just vehicles but lifelines, communities celebrated. NGOs, off-grid explorers, and government fleets all rushed to secure their piece of Toyota's hybrid future. For many, the Land Cruiser is more than a machine. It's a symbol of resilience, of freedom, of going anywhere, anytime, no questions asked. And in the 2026 edition, Toyota hasn't just updated the tech, it's honored the heritage. From farmers to filmmakers, soldiers to scientists, the Land Cruiser remains a go-to tool for tackling the unknown. The 2026 Land Cruiser isn't a standalone evolution. It's a clear signal of Toyota's long-range strategy to hybridize its toughest platforms while preparing the world for a carbon-neutral, still capable future. Rumors already swirl about a hydrogen-electric Land Cruiser variant by 2030 and a scaled-down, hybrid Prado for emerging markets. This isn't just a new model. It's the cornerstone of a future-proof fleet. So whether you're an overlanding enthusiast, a rural worker in need of unstoppable reliability, or simply someone who respects intelligent engineering, the 2026 Land Cruiser changes the equation. You're no longer forced to choose between performance and sustainability. Now, you can have both in a machine that's built to last longer than most governments. Land Cruiser. The name once meant survival. Now it means progress, evolution, and the courage to build something future generations can still believe in. In a world of fleeting trends and fragile tech, Toyota gives us something rare, a vehicle that respects the past, prepares for the future, and dares to go farther than ever before. Months after launch, the 2026 Land Cruiser has begun living its truth, not in showrooms but in the wild. In Alaska, it hauls gear for researchers braving sub-zero climates. In Rwanda, it navigates steep jungle trails delivering medical supplies. And across the Australian outback, it's already earned the nickname, the Silent Tank. No breakdowns, no drama, just performance. Pure, patient, and unshakable. The hybrid system hasn't slowed it down. It's empowered it. But no transformation is without resistance. In markets where diesel is still king, skepticism lingers. Can a hybrid endure 10 years of abuse without access to high-tech service centers? Can it handle flooding, sand, salt, and sabotage? Toyota's answer? Redundancy. The electric motors are waterproofed. The battery systems are armored. And if anything fails, it defaults to mechanical 4WD. Simplicity wrapped in complexity, just the way Land Cruiser fans like it. In some regions, traditional dealerships were hesitant. They knew customers who wanted diesel grunts and gear levers, not touchscreen torque curves. But something changed, because this Land Cruiser doesn't just promise capability, it proves it. And in places where reputation means everything, that proof matters more than marketing. What happens when the off-road Titan goes hybrid? Rivals scramble. Toyota has started something bigger than a product line. It has triggered a global arms race for sustainable dominance in terrain that was once exclusive to diesel and brute force. But maybe the most powerful shift is philosophical. The 2026 Land Cruiser is more than metal and voltage. It's a blueprint for how legacy can evolve without surrendering identity. Slow cinematic visuals. The cruiser passing by an old abandoned model, generations of families standing beside it, kids climbing into the new version. It whispers a truth the auto world almost forgot, that strength isn't about resisting change, it's about shaping it. In a world driven by fleeting trends and digital noise, the Land Cruiser remains a quiet force, built not for showroom floor, but for the long road ahead. Hybrid power hasn't made it softer, it's made it smarter. Every turn of the wheel, every crackle of gravel under its tires is a reminder that progress doesn't mean letting go of the past. It means honoring it, evolving it, and driving it forward. The 2026 Toyota Land Cruiser is not just an upgrade, it's a message, a declaration that capability and conscience can coexist, that the vehicles we trust, the ones that carry us into the unknown, can also carry the future with them. This is the new legend, the new Land Cruiser,